My name is Mboka. I am a faculty associate with Arizona State University in Tempe. I also teach a class here. I got my bachelor's degree from ASU West. So I was introduced to the Writing Center at the very beginnings of my academic career. And my first impression when I was asked to take my papers to the Writing Center, I thought it was a statement to the fact that I have problem with writings and I was not communicating correctly. What I quickly found out is that they were really not out there to criticize me. Rather, it was an invitation to improve my writing skill. For an example, in addition to receiving help with regards to grammars and spellings and little tiny things, the Writing Centers helped me greatly in terms of moving my ideas to the right place in my papers. For an example, they would suggest that I move a paragraph from the middle of the papers to the beginning or sometimes to the ending, and those things overall contributed to the effectiveness of my communications in terms of my writings. The people that work at the Writing Centers, at first I thought, we have a relationship, the teacher-student relationship, so to say, but I mean, as I came to realize, in fact, it's a very friendly atmosphere. Over a long period of time, I developed relationship with specific assistants at the Writing Centers that were familiar with most of my work. Sometimes we debated ideas because they would make suggestions and I would say, well, I don't think it should go this way. And we had back and forth exchange. Finally we have settled on something that were much more acceptable. But at the end of the day, whatever came out of it were always something that helped me. And sometimes I will walk out of the Writing Center thinking about some of the conversations I have with them. The interactions offered me the opportunities to look at my work in a very critical way and produce a better result at the end of the day. I always made it a point of duty to really work hard on my paper before bringing it there. I improve it to the best of my abilities so that when I come there, the Writing Centers will only end up helping me kind of put touches here and there, fix things to the top. I didn't utilize them to kind of do all the tiny work. So I spend a great deal of time with my paper. I always make sure that I made appointments ahead of times and I keep those appointments because I know they're very busy. If I can't make it often, I made it a point of duty to let them know that I was not going to make it. Students at ASU West are extremely blessed because they have these kind of resources available at them. When I was writing my dissertation, for an example, I had to pay someone to read my stuff. So the very fact that these things are available free of charge should be utilized, to your own advantage. I will always ask students to utilize these Writing Centers, and I will always do so no matter how well they write.